Well, we've been talking a lot about mixtures and compounds and what the differences are. Well, a mixture like this sand is easily separated by physical means versus maybe something like this salt here, which is a compound, which is not quite as easily separated. You're going to have to do some kind of chemical reaction to get that sodium and that chlorine to separate. So, mixture, compound. Well, here's a question. I've taken some iron filings and I've got some sugar and I've mixed them together into a powder, and that can I separate these easily? Is this a mixture or a compound? Well, if I use a magnet, I don't know if you can see this very well, but I can actually make the iron filings dance, and I can actually separate them apart using nothing more than a magnet, which would lead me to believe that this is probably a mixture and not a compound. But what if I were to take this iron and sugar and heat it up on a ring stand, hopefully you can see this, like so, and fire this thing up, and let's do that. As a matter of fact, that's our lab for today, so let me walk you through this. So I'm going to make a little aluminum boat, put on my safety goggles, and then I'm going to light this thing up, put a little scoop of sugar and iron in here, and light this thing up, and let this thing go. It won't take very long. You're going to see some of the telltale signs of a chemical reaction. There's going to be smoke, a change in color, and all those kinds of things. I'm going to blow this out in order to save time, and let me show you this. Here is what the result will be. And notice a change in color, and I can't separate this using my magnet. So I think something has happened, maybe possibly a chemical change, and possibly maybe I've come up with a compound. And what else would you do? How else could you test and see if this is a mixture or a compound? Now make sure you do your lab write-up.